Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Chief Ozzy, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Alright, so I actually want to tell you guys something that happened last Friday, which is Friday night actually. It was pretty scary, but pretty fun. Actually, it wasn't. It was fun at first, but then it turned scary. Last Friday, it was Friday night. I didn't have classes. I only have classes on Mondays and Wednesdays. So Friday nights I was free. So last Friday night, I was hanging out with my one of my bitches from econ. He was a bitch because kept like fucking people. So I was hanging around at his house, and literally, he invited me, so I came over. We were just goofing around, surfing the web, and of course, he let me use his laptop because I was bored and my phone was almost dead on batteries. And of course, he gave me this link to this site called the dark web. And eventually, if you don't know what the dark web is, it's the place where you can do illegal shit, like the most illegal shit you can think of: human trafficking, drugs, pills, whatever. I saw all that fucking bullshit on the website. It was fun, but I didn't buy any of it. But anyway, we were on the dark web checking it out. He thought it would be fun. I actually never been on the dark web, so I decided to check. So no, why not just check it out with him? Saw a bunch of cool stuff, a lot of creepy stuff, and then of course, we came across, after like a couple minutes of prowling around, we came across these like net boxes. I don't know what the fuck they were, but they were just net boxes. I was surprised he was actually able to hack the. There were like 7 net boxes. He hacked like at least 6 of them. It took him like a couple minutes to do it. And then when we reached the last one, which is the seventh and final net box, it was something different. He hacked into it. It took like a fucking 45 minutes. He said it was complicated and that whoever built it was like a fucking genius because literally the security pro, I have no idea what he was doing. But anyway, he hacked into it. He finally got into it. It was difficult, but it was also impatient. So after like 45 minutes of waiting, finally he got into that box and he was like cheering, like literally shouting. I didn't care. I looked at it and it says MTTH 8, MTTH or whatever. I didn't like care what it said. I wasn't looking, but there was a hyperlink. So he said he had to go eat downstairs and he said to check out the link. So I don't know what. He said he had to like literally drink vodka. So I was like, okay, go drink your fucking vodka. I don't care. But anyway, after my little bitch left to drink vodka because he was so thirsty or whatever, uh, yeah, he actually wasn't gonna eat. But anyway, um, clicked on the hyperlink and god shit, I wish I hadn't clicked on the fucking hyperlink. That's when trouble began. They clicked on the hyperlink and this screen showed up. It took like what, 5 minutes to load, and there's this like creepy carnival music coming out of the computer on the laptop, basically that I was using. And I had to lean in close to listen. You could barely hear the music because it was like faint as hell. But I could hear creepy clown carnival music, which is cool. I mean, it wasn't bad. And then of course there's this like chat box that came up, and then like it said, "Welcome to the monkey house." I was like, "What the fuck is this? What monkey house?" There's a monkey house on the dark web. I don't know what it was, but anyway, someone was talking from the other side of the chat box saying, "Welcome to the monkey house. Do you do you have a brochure?" It asked me if I had a brochure, so it was like a text box. So I was like, I didn't know what the hell that was, so I just typed in, I don't know what it is. And he said, of course, that explains why I couldn't recognize your IP address. It's because you're new to the monkey house. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? There's this, I don't know who the hell this guy was, but this guy was like from like somewhere else talking to me. I had a feeling it wasn't a bot I was talking to, literally. But he says, welcome to Monkey House, and today we are going to be having a special event tonight. I was like, what the fuck? What kind of event are you having today? What is this? Where the hell am I? And he said, of course, my quality would be reduced down because I am not a member. So basically, only members get to do certain things. And then, of course, I realized from that point on, I didn't see any other options to exit the screen. There was no like exiting out or lowering the sound, nothing. Like everything was cut off for me. I couldn't explore the website anymore. So I understood that he said only membership people could do that. So I was like, okay, so now I'm not a member of the monkey house or whatever the hell he calls it. I couldn't get out. So basically, I was stuck on the dark web with this asshole who I didn't know. Well, I just decided to play cool, and then a couple of seconds later, he just another chat box appeared, and then whoever this first guy was talking to, he said, "The show will begin in a couple minutes. Please wait, and I hope you all enjoy." And then, of course, he disappeared. And then, of course, like the chat box disappeared. This next chat box that came up literally had a bunch of people that literally came in the chat box. It was like span full of people who greet each other as if like they were hitting bottles of beer for the first time. It's like, okay, I don't know who the hell these people were, but they were just like talking or chat, spamming stuff. It was great. And I didn't really type in anything because, I didn't want to get into like, I don't know who the fuck these people were, and I didn't want to get myself into trouble. And then they obviously noticed that I was missing, and then at that point, I realized that I didn't actually put in a username. So literally, one of them said, "Hey, did Chief Ozzy just go AFK?" I was like, what the fuck? How does he know how does he know my nickname from my YouTube? Like, oh shit, what is going on here? Uh, I had to do something. Like, if I become Anatan any longer, whoever this guy was, literally, whoever these people were literally discovering me. So I just typed in, uh, I'll talk when I want to, you little bitch. And of course, there was a bunch of oohs and ahs. So basically, I surprised these people. I wasn't about to like get into a fight with these people. I didn't want to, but I just told them I'd talk when I want to. People would start roasting the guy. But anyway, that's why I had to type in. I did not know that there was trouble coming up ahead. So after a couple minutes of talking, the show finally began. The curtains, there was this actually the screen actually changed. The curtains appeared, and behind those curtains was actually a static a static screen, which showed a guy. Like there's this guy behind on the static screen. It literally showed him in a mask, and this creepy dude. I don't know who the hell he was, but it appeared to be he was the host, and he said, "Welcome everyone tonight to tonight's show. Tonight we have some very special entertainment prepared for you, and you will not believe what you have in stores." I had no idea what this guy was like freaking talking about. I had no clue and I wish I like exited out of the website fast from that moment. I should have known I should have exited out. But no, I decided to stay on the dark web. I decided to stay there. I didn't decide to leave. So I just, sat there looking at him. And he said, of course, the show will begin. And today we have some very special contestants. He said that and he told us that last week's poll, or where the fuck he took, there was one winner that won the killing vote. I don't know what the hell that was, but basically it appeared that the killing vote was that one person would be elected to choose a method to kill people online. Like, what the fuck is this? Kill people online? Are you serious? And of course, the user's name was Trixie123 or whatever his name was. I don't know, but I don't remember the names of these stupid people who I met on the Tor chat. So they said, "Congratulations to Trixie, you may decide the first victim's death, which was Elephant Man." So literally, this guy's like dressed with an elephant mask appeared on the screen. The screen was like all grayed out. The resolution was horrible, but I could still see who the hell it was. But some guy with a masked elephant on his face appeared, and he was like strapped to a table. And right above him was that weird guy who was the host holding a fucking chainsaw above his legs. So I was like, what the fuck is this? And then of course he asked Truxy what we should do, the guy who won the freaking vote, and literally Truxy ordered the host, which is his name was Han, obviously, to cut his freaking legs off. And literally, I could not help. I saw that chainsaw freaking cut his legs like it was digging to flesh. I was like so horrified. I looked away. I couldn't freaking dare to look anymore. Like what the fuck? I could hear all the beef. It was gross. Like I could hear flesh, bones, and all their chiseling chunks of meat coming out from the guy's leg. Like, who the fuck are these people? These people are worse than like the people in the Holocaust. But anyway, I never imagined I'd see that kind of shit, and I had to cover my mouth from like puking. I almost puked just seeing that sight. It was hideous, and when I looked back, there was like blood all over the screen. Like I could see blood everywhere on the room, and people in the chat were going freaking crazy. Like they were cheering for this. I was like, what the hell? What is wrong with these people? Do they not have like brains? What? They have no hearts. Like I don't know who the hell these people are, but they were heartless. They were cheering. They were like crying for more and more. I have no idea who the hell these people are on the dark web, but these people are insanely stupid and heartless. And of course, now we should get on to the next kill, which is which is one other lady, another screen shared showed up, and this time it was some woman in a zebra mask, and she was like almost like totally stripped of all her clothes. She was like tied in a bathtub full of water, and there was like this jumpstart cable attached to this huge battery. And I was like, oh no, fuck no, I am not looking at this. I can no longer look at this fucking bullshit. I am not gonna watch you assholes kill people. Like, this is inhumane. I immediately like tried to fling my hands on the keys and try to look for a way out, but it wasn't working. And then as soon as I tried to like click the X button out of the website, literally a chat box appeared and it said, "I was waiting for your next fucking move." I was like, "Oh shit, I'm screwed." I tried to click again, and the guy from the chat box literally said, "Don't try to escape. You can't fucking run." And I know your name is not Chief Ozzy. It's your YouTube channel name. I was like, okay, fuck, this is not good. This is not good. What do I do? And obviously, before I could even get up to get my friend who was downstairs drinking stupid vodka, the next thing that came out of the chat box was, "Don't you dare to fucking move." And I said, and I just literally, I didn't know what to do. If should I type in something? So I decided to type in something, and I said, "What if I refuse?" And literally, the next thing he posted scared the shit out of me. He posted my age, my address, and everything in the chat box. And then he said, "It'd be a shame if you and your buddies were destroyed uh, tomorrow." I was like, "Oh crap!" I freaking did not know what to do. I had no idea. And I tried like everything. I tried to click the X. I couldn't see anything. And of course, without any like second warning of thought, I just quickly closed the laptop. I didn't dare to I didn't take any second thoughts. I closed it shut. I did not even want to look at the screen anymore. I couldn't take it anymore. And of course, when I stood up, I felt nauseous after just watching that stupid live show, whatever it was. It was sickening and gross. Like, I had no idea, like, people would do that kind of thing on the internet. They just kidnap others and do this brutal murdering thing. And, from that day on, I actually never, from that Friday, I never went on the dark web again. Like, that was the most horrible thing, like, the most disgusting I ever did. I thought I did some bad things, but those people, man, those are horrible. Like, goddamn. So ever since last Friday, I never went on such illegal websites ever again. I'm still grossed out to this day, and I'm still pretty much spooked out. I don't know if hopefully that fucking website got taken down because it was so bad. And for mounts, and I usually go by code names this time. My channel's still okay. I don't think that guy visited my channel, but if he does, I'll be freaked out. And the last thing I never want to hear again is someone say, "Welcome to the monkey house."